Hello friends, welcome to our official YouTube channel of Hasmukh Goswami College of Engineering. Myself, Professor Prakash Patel from Automobile Engineering Department. Today's topic is phase and phase equilibrium diagram. This topic comes in a material science and metallurgy subject of 3rd Mechanical and Automobile Engineering Department. Now, let us start our topics. Some of the important content of our topics are: first, introduction, terminology, gives phase rule, phase diagram of pure water, one component phase diagram for pure iron, nucleation, homogeneous and heterogeneous nucleation. Now let us discuss one by one. First off, introduction. What is the phase diagram and what is the phase equilibrium diagram and what is the main content used in a phase diagram? We discuss it one by one. Here, one of the important objective of engineering metallurgy is to determine the properties of material. Means engineering मेट्रोलॉजी में हम क्या सीखना चाहते हैं? पहले हमको सीखना है प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मटेरियल. ओके, और दिस प्रॉपर्टी of material is depend only microstructure of material. Microstructure means it has a FCC structure, BCC, SCP. Okay, this is the microstructure of metal. Okay, which is further dependent on overall composition and variables such as temperature, pressure and composition. Okay, also the properties of material also depend on temperature, pressure and composition. Composition means suppose you take two metal A and metal B. Suppose metal A has a 70% portion and B has a 30% portion. This is the composition of material A and material B. Okay. Now, equilibrium diagram, or also it is called as a phase diagram, is a graphical representation of various phase present in a material system at various temperature, pressure and composition. Okay, nothing but phase diagram is a graphical representation of temperature, phase and composition. Some of the important terminology which are used in a phase diagram. Pure matter. Pure substance under the equilibrium condition may exist as either of a phase, namely vapor, liquid or solid, depending upon the condition of temperature and pressure. Means phase means vapor phase, liquid phase or solid phase. It depend upon the temperature and pressure of material. Okay, means जो टेम्परेचर कितना है उस पे उसका फेज डिपेंड करता है. मीन्स टेम्परेचर हाई हो तो उसका फेज लिक्विड में हो सकता है, टेम्परेचर उसका कम हो तो उसका फेज सॉलिड में भी हो सकता है. ओके, और हायर देन मेल्टिंग पॉइंट सो टेम्परेचर सो मेटल इन कम्स इन ए वेपर फेज ऑल्सो. ओके, मीन्स फेज डिपेंड अपॉन टेम्परेचर ऑल्सो and depend on pressure. Phase can be defined as a homogeneous portion of a system that has uniform physical and chemical characteristics, etc. It is a physical distinct from other phases, chemical homogeneous and mechanically separable portion of a system. Other words, a phase is a structurally homogeneous portion of matter. Means मैटर में क्या होता है? होमोजीनियस फेजेस होता है. होमोजीनियस फेज मीन्स मैटर इन फॉर्म ऑफ या लिक्विड और इन फॉर्म ऑफ solid or in form gases. Okay, it is a region that differ its microstructure and composition from another regions. For the same composition, different crystal structure represent the different phases. Means different crystal structure depend upon these phases. Suppose liquid phase है, solid phase है या वेपर फेज है, डिपेंड अपॉन इस क्रिस्टल स्ट्रक्चर. ओके, क्रिस्टल स्ट्रक्चर मीन्स FCC, BCC, SCP. ओके, और अरेंजमेंट ऑफ different atom at a different arrangement. Okay, a solid solution has atoms mixed at atomic level, thus it represents at a single phase. Okay, a single phase system is termed as a homogeneous, and the system composed of two or more phases are termed as a mixture of heterogeneous. Most of the alloy system and composites are heterogeneous. Means ये homogeneous system इसको किसको बोलते हैं हम? जिसमें सिंगल फेज सिस्टम हो. सिंगल फेज मीन्स या तो लिक्विड में हो, या तो सॉलिड में, या तो वेपर में. इसको हम बोलते हैं होमोजीनियस सिस्टम. और हिट्रोजीनियस सिस्टम में क्या होता है? इसमें मेटल इज मोर देन टू फेज. मीन्स is a combination of liquid plus solid या combination of liquid plus gases. इस mixture को बोलते हैं हम heterogeneous. Okay. Most of the alloy system are composites are heterogeneous. In the universe, most of the system are a heterogeneous system. Okay. System already we study in a previous first second semester. System, what is a system? Thermodynamically, a system is an isolated body of matter. It refers to a specific portion of a object within specified boundary subjected to specified variables. Means system क्या होता है, जो हमको स्टडी करना है, जो सिस्टम यूनिवर्स से हमने सेपरेट किया पोर्शन है जिसपे हम स्टडी करते हैं, इसको हम बोलते हैं सिस्टम. टू एनी पोर्शन ऑफ ऑब्जेक्टिव स्पेस विदिन स्पेसिफाइड बाउंड्री सब्जेक्ट टू स्पेसिफाइड वेरिएबल्स. An alloy system is a combination of two or more elements forming alloy which are considered within a specified range of temperature, pressure and concentration. Means alloy हम किसको बोलते हैं, जो combination होता है more than two element of metal is known as a alloy. Okay. But each portion have a different composition and different properties. Another terminology is variable. Variable सिस्टम में कौन कौन से यूज होते हैं. फेज एंड फेज इक्विवेलेंट डायग्राम में हम कितने वेरिएबल ले सकते थे, इसमें 3 वेरिएबल हो सकते हैं. पर्टिकुलर फेज एग्जिस्ट अंडर अ वेरियस कंडीशन ऑफ प्रेशर, टेम्परेचर एंड कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. दिस 3 आर द मेन वेरिएबल इन ए फेज एंड फेज इक्विवेलेंट डायग्राम. दिस पैरामीटर आर नोन एज ए वेरिएबल ऑफ द फेज. सेकंड टर्मिनोलॉजी कंपोनेंट. कंपोनेंट हम किसको बोलते हैं, जो हम यूज करते हैं. सपोज हाइड्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन, these are the component in a system. Okay, now see, these are the substance, either chemical element or chemical compounds whose presence is necessary and sufficient to make a system. Pure metal is an one component system, whereas an alloy of two metal is a two component system. As an example, at two component means ice, water and steam is a three phase system, because here three phase in equilibrium. Cu and I means two component system. Okay, two component means here one element is copper and second element is nickel, so it is a two component system. This is the terminology used in phase and phase diagram. Alloy, it is a mixture of two or more element having metallic properties. In the mixture, metal is a large portion and the other can be metal is a or non-metals. The element in the largest amount is called a base metal or a parent metal, or other words is called as a solvent metal, and other element which are we add in a parent metal is known as a solute atom or alloying element. And this is the terminology used in a phase diagram. Last, phase equilibrium diagram. Nothing but it is a set of condition where more than one phase may exist. इक्विलिब्रियम कंडीशन बता रहा है कि जो कितने फेज इसमें एग्जिस्ट होते हैं. इट कैन बी रिफ्लेक्टेड बाय consistency with the time in the phase characteristic of a system. It is the most metallurgical and material system. Phase equilibrium involves just solid phases. Now, most important content of our topics is Gibbs phase rule. Greek scientist J. Willard Gibbs is established between the relation of pressure, temperature and composition is known as a Gibbs phase rule. Here it is stated that P plus F is equal to C plus 2. Here P is a number of phase in a system. F is a number of variables that can be changed independently without affecting the number of phases. Okay. इसको हम बोलते हैं डिग्री ऑफ फ्रीडम. सी मीन्स नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट. 2 is it is a represent two variable among 3. Okay, here in general this equation P plus F is equal to C plus 2 is modified to P plus F is equal to C plus 1, because here in the most of the all the process occur at a constant pressure, it is atmospheric pressure. So here we two variables, pressure and temperature. Here we take constant pressure, so we only take one variable, temperature. So okay, so it is modified to equation P plus F is equal to C plus one variable is a temperature. Pressure will be constant during the all the universe process. Okay, so it is P plus F is equal to C plus 1. The phase rule helps determine the maximum number of phase present in alloy system under the equilibrium condition at any point in the phase diagram. Now, during the solidification process, gives free energy will be released in the atmosphere. Means metal जो liquid में होता है at a high temperature, सब it comes into solid state. क्या होता है during this process? Energy will be liberated into atmosphere. This energy is known as a Gibbs free energy. It is stated that G is equal to H minus TH. Here G is equal to Gibbs free energy, H means enthalpy, and T is equal to temperature, S means entropy of the system. This is indicated in a diagram. Now we discuss the most popular phase diagram of water. Already we studied in a BME subject of first year. Here triple point of water means here the three phase of water, liquid, solid and vapor, are equilibrium at a one point, is known as a triple point of water. It is indicated here by three curved line meet at a one point, is known as a triple point of water. Here it is a 0.01 degree Celsius temperature and below atmospheric temperature. Okay, here three curved line is separate the three phases of water, ice, liquid and vapor. Okay, left side curved line shows the two process in a water, melting and freezing. Melting means ice phase of water convert into liquid is known as a melting process, and this reverse from liquid to ice is converted is known as a freezing process. Same to here on right side curve line, here boiling process. Boiling process is a liquid phase is converted into vapor phase is known as a boiling process. Then after its completely reverse process from vapor to liquid process is known as a condensing process. Here and last process, sublimation. It is occurs at below the triple point of water. Seen here in diagram, sublimation in this process, ice phase of water is directly converted into vapor without intermediate phase of liquid. So here in sublimation process is most important, ice is directly converted to vapor without intermediate phase of liquid. Okay, this is the phase diagram of water, or also this is a phase diagram of water, but here in the how to change phases at a different temperature. Here on x-axis we take a pressure on log scale and y-axis we take temperature. Here a solid phase of water below the 0 degree Celsius in a ice form, and 0 to 100 degree Celsius temperature water in form of ice, and above the 100 degree temperature water in form of vapor or stream. Okay, here but this process in a pressure is a constant, is a take a 1 atmosphere pressure. If we change the pressure, its temperature phase change temperature also be changes. Suppose we increase the pressure, its temperature from converter from various phases will be different. Okay, now another phase diagram, most popular phase diagram of pure ion. Here we see in figures, here pressure taken a x-axis and temperature taken on a y-axis. Here we know melting point of iron is a 1538 degree temperature. Here above this temperature 1538 degree temperature, pure iron in form of a liquid. Okay, then solidification start, means start to solidification, liquid goes to a delta form. Delta iron is known as a pure iron, and its range from 1394 to 1538 degrees Celsius. In between this range, iron in form of delta iron, okay, and it has a DCC crystal structure. And then further solidification process, it cooled down from 1394 to 910 degree temperature. Its structure will be FCC crystal structure, and its iron is known as a ferrite, or its iron is known as austenite iron. Okay, and then further solidification process from 910 to room temperature, it is known as alpha iron or is a alpha ferrite iron. Okay, this is the various phases at a various temperature in a phase diagram of pure iron. This is the main popular phase diagram of water and iron. Okay, now nucleation. Nucleation means here two types of nucleation during the solidification process. Means solidification means metal convert from liquid to solid process. During this process, first of nucleation created in a system. Okay, here two types of nucleation process occurs: homogeneous or self nucleation. Second is a heterogeneous nucleation. Okay, some of the basic example of heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous mixture. Here in a heterogeneous mixture, particles distributed non-uniformly. See in a some example, cereal in a milk, ice in soda. Okay, in a same as a in homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture in a particles distributed uniformly. So as an example of steel, rain, air, all of these are homogeneous mixture. Okay, now what is the difference in homogeneous and heterogeneous nucleation? Here in homogeneous nucleation process, interior of a uniform substance, whereas in a heterogeneous nucleation start at the nucleation sites on the surface containing liquid or vapor. Second difference, slower process. This is a heterogeneous nucleation is a faster process. Why? Because here is slower process, because in homogeneous mixture both the component are mixed together completely, so it is a process will be slower. Here in heterogeneous nucleation, not orderly mixing process done in both of the atoms, so it is a faster process. It occurs with much more difficulties. It occurs easily. Okay, now in homogeneous mixture, nuclei are formed from atom of solidifying metals, whereas in heterogeneous, at impurity atoms or containers of phase act as a nucleating agent. Whereas in a homogeneous nucleation, lower temperature are required for homogeneous nucleation, whereas in heterogeneous nucleation, higher temperature will be required. In homogeneous nucleation, it requires supercooling to form first nuclei, whereas in heterogeneous nucleation, it requires later or non-supercooling process. Okay, now thanks for watching our videos. If like our content, so please like it, share it, and subscribe our YouTube channel. Okay, thanks.